Hi, I'm Chuck Fishbein, and welcome to Shoot Like a Pro. Simply put, great video without great audio is just a crime. Using the right microphones and positioning them properly is just as important as your composition, exposure, and white balance. In fact, it's often more important because you can't always fix poor audio in post. Look and listen to some common audio errors followed by a properly mic'd scene and see what you prefer.
Getting great audio is just as important as capturing great video. Getting great audio is just as important as capturing great video. Getting great audio is just as important as capturing great video. Getting great audio is just as important as capturing great video.
These simple audio errors are all too common and will make your finished video sound less than professional. It's a very uncomfortable feeling when your client asks, "Can you fix the sound?" And all you can say is, "Sorry, no." Fortunately, using the correct microphone in the optimum position and by properly monitoring your audio, you can prevent most audio problems. Let's get right into it. But before I talk about microphones, I want to mention headphones. Monitoring your camera's audio is just as important as using the correct microphones. Most cameras come equipped with an input to plug in a pair of headphones. This is a very important step, as even a camera with a VU meter might not indicate that poor audio is being recorded. Most of the cameras that I'm using have professional, balanced XLR connections for inputting my audio, which helps cut out noise and hum pickup. Even our A77 digital SLR has been adapted to accept XLR connectors using this little Beach Tech device. When I'm shooting an interview, and I have the time to do it right, my first choice is to use a lavalier microphone. More commonly known as a lav or lapel mic, the lavalier is small and inconspicuous and gives great voice. Lav mics can be quickly clipped onto a lapel, necktie, or blouse, and if preferred, easily concealed. I usually hide the wire under my subject's clothing, behind a tie, or behind their neck if they're wearing a high collar. A little bit of gaffer's tape will hold the lav wire in place, and small foam tubes will prevent the microphone from rubbing against clothing, causing unwanted noise. My second microphone choice for an interview would be a short shotgun microphone. Shotgun microphones help isolate the sound of your subject from unwanted ambient noise. Shotgun mics are very directional, and if you point or move away from your audio source, you'll lose much of its impact. If I'm shooting my interview outside or trying to hear a comment from somebody moving or on the run, the shotgun microphone mounted on a boom pole will help me acquire my audio while keeping the mic out of the camera's frame. If your interview takes place while moving around or at a distance from your camera, a wireless microphone, true to its name, will allow you to work unencumbered by long and possibly dangerous XLR cables. When possible, I use both a lavalier and a shotgun mic to record an interview. This way, if one microphone has an issue, such as rustling from the talent's clothing or a slap on the microphone as they hit their chest trying to make a point, there's still another source to work from. But you must be careful not to use the audio from both microphones at the same time when you edit, or it may result in phase cancellation. Phase cancellation occurs when multiple microphones are used to pick up the same sound. Often the problem will not be apparent until you play back your audio in mono. Choosing one source or the other will prevent phase cancellation from ruining your final product. There are other ways to avoid phase cancellation, but that will be the subject for another video. Next, let's talk about overmodulation. Overmodulation, or excessive amplitude, are two fancy ways of saying your incoming signal is too darn loud. Whether you're using your camera's internal microphone or a separate auxiliary microphone, if the volume from the incoming source is too loud, the audio will be distorted. Even if you turn the volume settings on your camera all the way down, your sound still may not be clear. This is yet another reason why monitoring the incoming audio with headphones is so important. Your VU meter may indicate that you're recording at safe levels, while your actual audio may be distorted. To prevent this, you need to pad the incoming signal on your camera or microphone. A pad, also known as an attenuator, is a resistor that reduces the level of an incoming signal. Pads are found in your camera's menu or sometimes near the microphone input controls. Pads are especially useful when working in loud environments, such as a construction site or a concert. When filming an acoustic performance, like our friends in the Tin Pan Band, it's best not to rely just on the microphone mounted on your camera. First and most obvious, if you turn your camera to the left or right to capture something visual, you'll be moving off point with your audio. So you might want to consider using a separate microphone mounted on a stand or boom pole. Using a microphone mounted on a boom pole will not only isolate audio from any possible camera noise or vibration, but it will also get you above the rustling and chatter of the crowd. If you're using more than one camera, the wide shot is the perfect place to plug in your audio, as it will be moving the least, providing less opportunity for unwanted noise. Using a windscreen and fuzzy cover will control unwanted distortion caused by wind. You can also capture your audio with a separate recorder and add it to your finished edit later. The bottom line is that audio is just as important as video, and by using the right equipment in the right way, you can get the best sound possible. If you have any additional questions or comments, please contact me at the address on the screen, and I'll do my best to answer them. Until next time, I'm Chuck Fishbein. Keep shooting.